Good evening and Merry Christmas, everybody. Maybe we should try that one more time. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Welcome to, this is our 10th ISW Christmas celebration. And you know, it's so amazing how traditions begin. Right? Many of us, people sitting in the room, moved to what was at one point, right? For some of us, many years ago, for some others, maybe more recently. For all of us, at one point, this was a new land that we came to. And it's so amazing how traditions begin. And yet how you retain some part of our tradition that was always there. Right? And this ISW Christmas celebration is a great example of that. So reflect on the fact, if you would, that we're 18,000 some odd miles from India. We're going to celebrate Christmas in America, and yet we're going to celebrate it in a manner that's uniquely Indian, right? We'll be singing carols in 7 languages. And that, I think, just exemplifies this melting pot that is this beautiful country. And I think how welcoming this community has been for us, and how we have become part of this larger American community as a whole. So I want to thank all of the volunteers who made this possible. Really, I want to thank all of you because, each one of us, by participating, being part of a community like this, is really helping preserve something, build something, and pass on something else. Right? And so, very excited to be our 10th year. This is a beautiful tradition that is now just part of our lives. Right? Every year around this time, our kids are not old enough to remember when we didn't have Christmas celebrations with India Society. So this is just part of what we do every year. And I hope folks who are joining us for the first time, you'll make us part of your tradition going forward. I want to end on one last note, right? So if you look around this hall today, and if you look at all the events that we have done throughout the year, we just came, by the way, from celebrating Diwali at the Worcester Art Museum, right, to Christmas here at Floral. And one thing, I've been realizing is, that what makes all of this possible is when each one of us sort of decides to take something, right? 5 minutes, half an hour, or sometimes days, in the case of many of the volunteers who've been working on this event, and really giving back to our community. So in this, Christmas is a season for giving. And for all of you, I want to ask you for something, right? So as we enter the season of giving, this year, consider giving your time. Right? It's the most valuable thing we have, right? It's often the hardest thing we have to give. But there are so many in the community who would benefit from your time. And so consider giving the gift of time. There are so many causes that are deserving of that. Certainly the India Society would love to have you join us, and we have opportunities for volunteering for every possible interest out there. With that, I hope you enjoy the program, and once again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mr. Ashish. It's my privilege and honor to welcome each one of you this evening on behalf of Indian Society of Worcester. How many of you are excited to be here this evening? Woo! Well, the way you clapped didn't sound like you were excited. That's the spirit I wanted to see. Excellent, there you go. You can blow whistles too if you want to. Right? So we'll go ahead with the program. We have fun-filled program this evening. I request Mitra's family, Mr. Mitra and family to come. and occupy the stage. They're going to sing a song in Hindi. They have come all the way from Rhode Island. So there you go. Let's welcome them. So as they come settle down, I have some exciting things to tell you. In between the program, we're going to have some do you know kind of trivia questions about various topics. I'm sure, I hope that you will enjoy those. As well as with that, I have some questions to ask you, and whoever answers correctly will get a gift. Are you excited about that? Well, Christmas is all about gifts, so you should be excited. I have a volunteer, Pranit Appikatla, who's sitting there. So whoever answers correctly, he will run to them with some bells in his hand. So he will hand over the gift to whoever wins or whoever answers correctly, rather. Right? Are we ready? All right. So let's get started. I have do you know kind of things. So let's talk about some trivia around Christmas cards. Do you know there are more than 3,000 greeting card publishers in America? 3,000 greeting card publishers. Do you know how many greeting cards are exchanged via mail in America? That's the question. So if you answer correctly, you can come close to the answer. Whoever comes close will win, obviously. How many greeting cards are exchanged around Christmas?
10 million.
10 million?
50 million.
50 million? 100 million? Keep going. That's too low. 1.2 billion. Why 0.2 here? Okay, yeah, keep going.
50 billion.
3 billion? That's too much. 2 billion. Who said that? Okay, Pranit, so 2 billion there, right there. Who went first? The lady sitting there. Pranit, can you run to her? Lady sitting in black there. She gets the gift. Excellent, excellent. This is how we're going to manage the program this evening. I hope you'll enjoy this program. So Mitra's family is ready. Enjoy the song.
Well, even the microphone likes to cheer for me, that's great. So, how many of you are happy today? Oh, come on now. Merry Christmas to everybody. And my family and I are really thrilled to have joined you here today and present this lovely ghazal in Hindi. See, coming from India, we know that temples are a huge thing in India. There's a lot of respect given to temples. The Bible says that our body is the temple of the living God. So that being said, we're going to sing this beautiful ghazal in Hindi, which simply says that our body is the temple of God. On the violin, you have Shakina, who's our daughter, 11 years old. Singing with me is my wife, Melody. On the bass guitar is my 9-year-old son, Shiloh. And my name is Arundeep. I hope you're blessed with this number. Can you bring down the echo just a little bit, please?
तेरी को चुना मुझ पे रहने लगा ऐसा मुझ पे करम है किया अपना बेटा मुझे कर दिया मैं मंदिर हूँ बेटा जिंदा घर हूँ तेरा यही बन गया मेरा सारा जीवन है खुदा मैं मंदिर हूँ तेरा जिंदा घर हूँ तेरा मेरी मर्जी अब नहीं तेरी होगी रज़ा यही बन गया मेरा सारा जीवन है खुदा पवित्र मंदिर हूँ
That is my